Money flows to me in avalanches of abundance. Beware. Before we dive in, know that each word that follows comes from the wisdom of Helene Hadsell, the contest queen, who has won over 5,000 awards applying her SPEC method. Select, project, expect, collect. You find yourself on the edge of an inner abyss, where the echo of your limiting beliefs can swallow your dreams before they even come to fruition. But there is an even greater power on the other side, the murky clarity that emerges when you choose to visualize, in rich detail, the outcome you desire. Imagine every nuance of your desire: colors, sounds, smells, as if it were a high-definition movie projected on the screen of your mind. By fixing this vision, you invoke the ritual of forbidden words, affirmations that reverberate like spells, redesigning neural connections and changing your daily reality. Say out loud, or whisper to yourself, "I am victorious, I deserve abundance," and feel the fibers of your being unite with this irrefutable truth. Then comes the shock of anticipated gratitude. The feeling of being thankful for something that has not yet happened blurs the fine line between possible and impossible, making your mind accept the new reality as a fact. This gratitude, felt in the present, acts as a silent engine that pulls you towards the circumstances aligned with your manifest desire. But make no mistake, no one escapes facing the dance with hidden fear. The shadow of fear whispers that all of this is fantasy, but it is precisely by facing this shadow that you transform fear into fuel for your ascension. Allow yourself to feel the shiver, the chill, and then use this energy to drive each action with unshakable determination. This is the pact with sacred routine, daily habits that, although repetitive, function as rituals of inner alchemy, forging the discipline necessary to sustain your creative impulse. For 10 minutes, morning and night, turn inward. Breathe, meditate, and repeat your affirmations with the conviction of someone who knows that the entire universe is conspiring in your favor. In a dramatic flash of metamorphosis, your old ego burns in symbolic flames, leaving space for a new self to emerge, unshakable and hungry for conquest. This remodeled self is not hostage to previous doubts. It is the architect of a destiny that is written in indelible ink. In the silence that follows, hear the cry of your hidden intention reverberate like thunder in the cosmos. You are not just wishing, you are ordering, decreeing, and summoning forces beyond conscious comprehension. Finally, discover the veil of mortal adaptability, the ability to bend before storms without ever breaking. It is this flexible flow that transforms adversity into springboards, bringing favor where before there was only resistance. If all this has awakened something in you, comment below, "I'm here," and join us on this journey of daily achievement. I want to know which of these secrets made your mind beat faster. You suffered a dizzying fall to the bottom of your own emotional abyss, but now the flames of passion ignite every bit of doubt that remained within you. Enjoy this heat. It is the clear sign that you are being forged for something greater. Allow the flame to expand, manifesting the raw energy that will propel your body and mind in a choreography of daily achievements. And then comes the flash of light. You realize that the universe does not accept vague requests. You need to shape intentions with the precision of a sculptor revealing hidden forms. Each thought becomes a chisel, each word a sure blow on the rough stone of reality. Feel the gentle but firm pressure. It is this that transforms the almost into the absolutely yours. As you assimilate this power, reflect on the labyrinth of old beliefs that once imprisoned you. Many times, you repeated lessons of scarcity learned in childhood, and believed that abundance was a privilege of a select few. Today you find yourself free from these chains. You sculpt a new set of beliefs, as vivid and unbreakable as diamonds. "I deserve the best" must reverberate in your bones like a sacred code. Do not wait for the outside world to confirm your worth. Your worth was already inscribed in the Big Bang. Every act you perform now carries this primordial force, and the universe responds with synchronicities that seem orchestrated by divine hands. An unexpected phone call, an opportunity email, a chance encounter on the street. Everything conspires when you operate from a higher vibrational field. This is the moment to test the gravity of your calling. Send a message without knowing if it will be answered. Make a bold proposal with no guarantee of a response. Declare your goal out loud, even if it seems ridiculous. These courageous bets activate something deep in the collective unconscious, an elan vital that materializes intangible results. Become a hunter of abundance patterns. 2. Notice small coincidences that previously went unnoticed. A penny dropped on the ground, a motivational phrase in a bus advertisement, a snippet of music that speaks directly to your heart. Each of these signs is a thread connected to the web of prosperity that you have woven with your intentions. But beware of the trap of anxiety. Impatience is a subtle poison that corrodes the manifestor's interior, making him doubt just at the moment when the turning point is about to happen. Take a deep breath and remember that the cycle of manifestation has its own clock. You plant today, but the harvest takes time. Remaining calm amidst uncertainty is the mark of those who truly master their destiny. At this very second, allow the energy field of great gratitude to settle into your aura. Be thankful not only for the great victories, but for each small step that brought you here. The courage to wake up a day earlier, the discipline to stay focused amid distractions, the simple fact of having woken up with the will to fight. This gratitude activates a magnetism that attracts more reasons to be grateful. While maintaining this state, activate supreme adaptability. See each challenge not as an insurmountable wall, but as a stimulus to reinvent your strategy. Sometimes, the ideal path requires a perpendicular curve, and accepting this flexibility is a sign of wisdom. Bamboo death embraces the wind, lives for centuries. Inflexible rock shatters. Now, dive deep into the ocean of your subconscious, where dormant memories, beliefs, and patterns lie. Use anchoring techniques. Repeat your power phrase while touching your thumb to your index finger. Create gestures that synchronize your mind and body, and engrave in yourself the habit of entering a state of deep conviction with a simple physical touch. This neurological shortcut speeds up the manifestation process, as it teaches your brain to react instantly to the command of desire. Feel within yourself the fusion between the rational and the intuitive. The logical mind creates plans. Intuition points out shortcuts. When these two forces unite, the path opens up before you, almost as if the universe were opening an invisible bridge for you to cross. Take a deep breath and follow your first impulse, even if it seems irrational, because that is where the power of the improbable lies. And here comes the final turning point. You are no longer the one who doubted, but the one who believes without needing proof. The point of no return has been crossed, and now every small action, every whispered word, every emulated desire, is transforming into tangible facts in the real world. The time has come to summon your inner calling. Call your name as if it were a secret password. Repeat your vision so intensely that the stars feel its vibration, and then, in the silence that follows, the universe responds with that slight shiver down your spine, a sign that the cosmic gears have been set in motion. If this block has awakened in you the echo of your own greatness, right here begins my era in the comments, and join the circle of manifestors who refuse to be mere spectators of life. You have already crossed the abyss of doubt, dazzled the obscure clarity, intoned words that resonate like spells, and felt the shock of anticipated gratitude. Now, as you touch the apex of this symphony of convictions, you find yourself before the final convergence, the moment when all secrets intertwine in a single pact of primal power. Imagine yourself in an ancient hall, where every shadow seems to whisper the promises of greatness that you dared to dream. Here is the first strand of this web, the abyss of borderline belief, which you have already transformed into fertile soil for new seeds. This soil, now saturated with clear intentions, is the starting point for weaving the spec method, selecting with precision, projecting in the present, waiting without hesitation, and then reaping the harvest you deserve. Advance to the spark of obscure clarity, where every sensory detail drawn by your mind becomes an irresistible magnet. You don't just visualize objects, you feel the weight of each coin, the warmth of the trophy in your hands, the shift in reality that occurs within you. The ritual of forbidden words is present once again, now with the irreversibility of an eternal decree. I am living abundance echoes in your psyche and shatters any trace of ancient pessimism that dared to survive. At that moment, the dance with hidden fear arises, but you no longer fear the shadow. On the contrary, you use your own darkness as a counterpoint to exalt the light. Fear bows before the courage that you wield as an internal sword. Feel the shock of anticipated gratitude reach the core of your being. It is like a silent thunder, reverberating in every cell, affirming, I am grateful for what is on its way. And in doing so, you accelerate the unfolding of favorable events. Then, you live the pact with the sacred routine, daily rituals that intertwine like golden chains, forging the structure on which every dream is built. Each dawn and each sunset are stamps of commitment to your own destiny. In a flash of metamorphosis of the naked ego, your old self survives only in memories. Today you wear the armor of a relentless manifestor, free from the chains that bound you to the ordinary. Then the cry of hidden intention emerges, echoing as a warning to the cosmos. I am here and I demand the extraordinary. This cry spreads through the subtle dimensions, summoning invisible energies that align circumstances to serve your call. Then, the veil of mortal adaptability rises like an iron tunic. You bend to the will of destiny without ever breaking, transforming each setback into a golden opportunity. The spectral glow of resilience accompanies you like a coat of arms of nobility, reminding you that even in the darkest nights, your inner strength shines, immune to any darkness. You then enter the call of the subconscious mind, where the power to reprogram ancestral beliefs resides. Modern and ancient techniques converge here, creating an internal laboratory of unlimited manifestation. Finally, you reach the convergence of the dark purpose, the moment to unite each secret into a single pact, transforming simple ambition into a primal cry for legacy and contribution. This is where your desire transcends the personal and becomes a driving force to transform the world. If this ritual of power resonated in your soul, write "My destiny is now" in the comments. Let your voice echo and join those who refuse to live in mediocrity. This is your pact for daily victory.